Going on to you Virgos out there. So you Virgos have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, and you have the Seven of Swords. So the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups speaks to getting out of you Virgos, getting out of your karma. A lot of you are learning how to not allow other people to use your emotions to basically manipulate you. Basically, um, you know, us as Virgos, we be wanting people to care about us, and people take advantage of that by saying that they care about us, but you know, these will be enemies and stuff like this who really, like it is I've been saying, can't make up their mind. So because those enemies really can't make up their mind or anything like that, 1 minute, they're like spring weather. 1 minute they cool, the next minute it starts raining, or it's warm, or it's cool, or it's dry. You know. So the King of Cups is just about you Virgos getting off of that merry-go-round. Really kind of forcing people to really figure it out and applying pressure the correct way by not being there. Now they got to figure it out for themselves. Are they gonna, every time they see you, bicker, argue, try to get on your nerves, right? Are they gonna do that, right? It would really make them look crazy if they did. The Seven of Swords, some of them will. Some of them are still gonna come at you Virgos like, oh, how dare you Virgos, leave them alone. What's going on with you? You Virgos are going crazy, right? According to them, from their warped sense of reality. You're still going to have people who are going to come to you with this warped sense of reality, like, you Virgos are still wilding. They're still going to interact with you like there's some, what I'm saying? Like there's something wrong with them, because there is something wrong with them. So, but a lot of people that you have interacted with, who gave you a hard time, they can't, because whatever kind of lie that they try to tell you, it's not working anymore, because you Virgos very much so are not in the room. A lot of you Virgos are off doing your own thing, dating whoever it is that you're dating, and you're not really allowing other people to be privy or have access directly or indirectly to who the person is, so that the internet can do their detective work and start like finding out bits and pieces about your personal information and who the person that you're dating is, or any of that goofy stuff. This is more so about you Virgos, like I said, Ghost Nation. Another element of Ghost Nation, right, is about just privatizing your life. That's another thing too. Privatizing your life, making sure that your life now becomes more privated, because some things are going to be information where a lot of people know, but it's a lot of you Virgos realize that people will use the things that you say to them as ammunition, right? No pun intended. They'll use that as a means of that. Now they're going to use what it is that you told them. Now they're going to use what it is that you Virgos told them against you, because to them it's some sort of competition in their head, right? So the Chariot and the Two of Wands, right? The Chariot and the Two of Wands, once again, a lot of you Virgos are just done with that. The Chariot really speaks to the Chariot really speaks to just like just overall questioning the existentialism of why those people would do that, and how and how stupid it is. You know what I mean? How stupid it ultimately is, in the sense of like, why would somebody choose to hang around you just so that they can start, um, you know, mischief and arguments, right? Disagreements and all this other type of stupid stuff. And the Two of Wands represents, you understand how things should be in a relationship. It should be where you give and you get, and this person gives and they get. And, y'all get to a point where y'all are unable to count because you've given so much, right? Oh, bleep that, but right, and you get right from the person, and you can't count, right? Because you've given so much, you don't know what you've given over the years, right? You can't count all of that. You can't remember all of that. Just like how they've given to you so much. Same thing when it comes to them. But now it's a position where it's like now, especially in today's world, it's almost like you damn near gotta count. You know what I mean? Like, you really do have to actually go through and kind of make a distinction as who's doing what, just to be able to keep everybody honest. Because you Virgos, if your minds and your hearts are in the correct place, you Virgos will be honest, right? You'll try to be as honest as you possibly can. But especially in today's world, so many people with the intellectual dishonesty, it's always about trying to, like I said, get one over on you, get you to give to them, right, unevenly, to where it's like that they want you to give them 100, and they don't have to give you anything at all, and they don't even have to give you respect. So not only do they not have to give you anything physically, right, intimacy, gifts, dates, experiences, right, nothing. They don't even have to give you non-physical things that they know that you would want. Respect, honor, fidelity, none of that stuff, right? And they think that it would work, but the Five of Wands represents, and this is why, the way that you Virgos date has changed, and to be quite honest, it's gotten a lot of people upset because people can't take it. It's going to be that much harder for people to take advantage of you, right? When they're coming in and they're trying to run game, right? They're trying to figure out ways for them to be able to take advantage of you. And you Virgos are keeping them honest because you're like, nah, you want to see this out of the person. Now the person is like, now they gotta, now if they're for real, they have to start thinking to themselves, how long do they want to act like you're the lick and cater to you a little bit, work with you a little bit, And the thing is that the Sun and the Six of Cups is about, again, the Sun represents highlighting and the Six of Cups represents the scenarios. You're going to have some people who you used to know, right? And you had some sort of romantic interest in, attempt to come back and see how you Virgos are and what you're doing and what you've got going on and how you've been and everything like that. But us as Virgos, we've been around the block more than a couple of times. And us as Virgos know what type of time it is. We know that what's going to happen is, if we take them back, our track record as Virgos taking people back has never really been good. We know what's going to happen. We take them back, they're going to act like, they get it and that they've made a mistake up to a point, and then now they start switching up, and now, fooled you Virgos, right? Because you stupid, right? That's how they're going to start to move with you. So now the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, now we have to be more shrewd than that. We have to be more manipulative than that, right? Us as Virgos now, we really have to start being able to show people that when they want to start playing that manipulative game, just how little power they actually have on us. And the best way for us as Virgos to do that is, number one, keep privatizing your life. The more you privatize your life, right? You make your resources, including yourself being a resource, private, less accessible, right? Is the more other is the harder it is for people to be able to actually even attempt to take advantage of you. And another way among many that you can do that, right? My suggestion is to not even play the game with them, because these people already have compromised their standards, their honor, their integrity. So with them, they're broken. They have no soul. So you cannot put yourself in a position where you want to outmaneuver them, because that too is another way that you Virgos can end up getting caught up, where you try to outmaneuver them and you go too far and you end up losing your soul too in the process, because you compromise yourself trying to outdo them. So another way that you Virgos can ultimately defeat the manipulator at their own game is to kind of see what type of game they run and how they do it, right? And kind of give some ground a little bit, so that you can actually have leverage, right? See what type of time they're on, see where they're going with it. Watch at how many people who act like they're so different do the exact same things, and before they're about to snake you, they talk about how it is that they're so different. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. Four of Wands, Hermit, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. So the Four of Wands, the Hermit, which is Virgo, right? So you showed up in your own reading. And the Ten of Cups is, yes, you Virgos do deserve somebody that should love you. Because me being a Virgo myself, I can speak from personal experience. Us as Virgos, we have survived and been through some very traumatic, life-changing stuff that, a lot of people wouldn't be able to actually bounce back from. But at the same time, even though we earned love, we've earned it, we've earned the privilege to be able to actually, get the relationship that we want. The Queen of Swords and the King of Cups represents, it's still going to come difficult to us, because we're not living in a world where people actually get what they worked for. We're living in a world where, again, people are looking at this thing like a video game. So they're trying to figure out what kind of glitches in the video game, how they can play the system so that they can take advantage of society. They can take advantage of the species. They can take advantage of the way that the society is ran. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Other than that, you Virgos are very much so doing a good job, not allowing yourselves to be taken advantage of. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, you can do so at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com.